Welcome back to the channel. Today we're unboxing the DJI Mini 3 Pro, the Fly More Kit Plus, a launch pad and propeller stabilizer. So first up, let's open up that propeller stabilizer. So this is the DGBAY propeller holder. Now this is specifically for the DJI Mini 3 Pro, and this is just something that you can get to protect your propeller blades from getting caught and twisting as you're getting them in and out of your bag in transit. Let's move on to the launch pad now. So this is the launch pad. This is the STARTRC Drone Landing Pad, purchased from Amazon for $35. Of course, you can hand launch and hand recover the drone, but as a newbie to drone flying, I think I'll go with a launching pad as opposed to trying with my hand for now. It is double-sided, so blue on one side, orange on the other, as you can see, and it has got eyelets there if you wanted to use some pegs to pin that down. If it was then you can do that, but it does have some weight to it, so even in a breeze or some reasonable wind strength, I can't see that that launch pad moving around. Okay, so let's now move on to the drone itself. So I did a bit of research before I got this drone and decided this was going to be the drone for me. I'm not intending to do anything commercially. This is purely for you know, when traveling, or just for fun. The other thing I liked about going with this kit was that it comes with the RC controller. Of course, with a lot of drone sets, it does come with a controller that you attach your phone to, but this RC comes with the screen already in it. So I think it's a good buy for that. The price is pretty good as well. So this drone comes already pre-assembled with the standard battery inside and pretty much ready to go. All you need to do is charge the battery and put an SD card inside, and of course just do some configurations before you start flying. Now, I'm not intending to do any kind of tutorial on how to set up the settings on this drone or how to fly the drone. I will put a link in the description below to another YouTuber. Had a look at a few different beginner videos for this drone, and I think his particular tutorial for beginners is really good, so I'll link that there. Okay, so here's the RC controller unit, and I'm just double checking I've not missed anything else in the box. No. Okay. Always got to check these things. Okay, so with the RC unit, the thumb controllers, joystick are on the bottom there. You can see they can be quite notorious to get lost because they are quite small, so just be really careful with those. Some of the experienced people recommend getting a second set. I did notice that they are sold out on the Australian DJI store, so not sure where you're going to be able to get a second set, but anyway. Now, we'll get all of the leaflets here. So these include all of the compliance leaflets for the various countries about what you can do and what you can't do with flying a drone, and I'm just getting rid of all the countries that I don't need because I'll be flying this in Australia, so I don't need to know about the French requirements, the German requirements, Japanese requirements, or anyone else's requirements. Now, it's good that they include this because it is important to understand what you can and can't do with the drone, and there are some pretty steep penalties for breaking the rules, so it is important to know what you're doing with drone flying before you get started. So and that's what I've made sure that I've done. So just double checking there that I'm not tossing away anything that I don't need. That's the France instructions, French requirements, French compliance leaflet. Don't need that. Don't need the New Zealand requirements. That can go. I'll keep the Australian requirements in yellow there, and I'll keep the DJI Pro instruction guides. But yeah, do check out the YouTube beginner guide that I'll link. It's really good, and there's heaps of videos out there on tips and whatnot. Talk more about the cables a little bit later. So we get a spare set of 4 blades and a screwdriver, because the blades do attach with a screw. And I'll be getting some SD cards tomorrow for the drone and the RC units. The RC unit, you can record from the SD from the RC unit as well. Okay, so just opening up the Fly More Kit Plus. So this is standard and Plus. The standard comes with the standard batteries. The Plus has the extended flying batteries. So standard battery, I understand, gives you around 35 minutes approximately flight time. Plus batteries give you 45, 46, 47 minutes if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I just went with the extended batteries there. So it just gives me some additional flight time. But bear in mind, the Plus batteries will put you over the 250G limit, I understand. So if you need to be under that 250 limit, you do need to use those standard batteries. Now up on the top here, we get some more accessories. So we get more blades, and we get another cable, and we'll talk more about that cable a little bit later. And close that up and remove that there. Get that out of the way. Okay, so then we have our charging hub, and we'll get rid of those things there. So internally you can see those dividers. You can actually, there's some customization there, so you can change that around there if you want to. I'll show you a little bit in a second how I've set that up. Apologies for my arm just taking up all the shot there. And I've just accidentally pressed it on. All good. Okay, so let's take a look at this charging hub. Very simple. Okay, so we get some more instruction leaflets there. Another German e-recycling little leaflet there that we don't need, but obviously important for those in Germany. So charging hub, we get our 2 Plus batteries, or if you've got the standard, you'll get the 2 standard there. And a third battery that fits in there, of course, is already in your drone. And this is the first drone I've ever owned, so you can tell. You can tell here I'm trying to open up the arms here. So literally you're seeing this as I've done this for the very first time. So removing this bit of cardboard here that's securing the blades. So this is what the prop stabilizer does. It really does support those blades. So that's why I got that, because I just can see myself getting those caught. So I think that prop stabilizer is a good buy. But hey, go for it. Go with what you think. So let's just get the battery out. So they just squeeze on both sides, and that just comes right out there like that. And there's just a sticker there that tells you that you should charge it up so you can activate intelligent flight mode. And you can learn more about that through the beginner tutorials that I'll link, or the instruction manual. So here's the propeller stabilizer in place. You can see that it protects the downward sensors, the blades there, and it just secures in place there. So nice, secure. They're not going to get caught and get snapped out of place. Great shot of my arm there. Sorry about that. Okay, so here's the configuration that I've used. So the RC unit on its side there, and the batteries in place. So that's how it all goes together. Very nice, snug setup there. You can see it's reasonably well padded and very nice and compact. So I think it's a really good kit to have. But of course, you can buy the batteries all separate if you want to, and you don't have to buy the bag if you don't want to. Now, just quickly on the cables. So with the drone itself, you get a Type-C to Type-C, and with a Fly More kit, you get a Type-C to USB. Now, of course, if you've got a phone Type-C to USB, of course you can use that to charge that hub or to charge your drone. Anyway, hopefully you found this useful, and if you like this kind of video and would like to see more, please like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you